Long time off, Kevin, coming back from the suspension. What was it like just to get back in there and be an active fighter again?
Well, it felt great to get out there again, and I felt like I was very anxious to get back in the ring, and I felt like that forced me to use a little bit too much gas in the first round. I tried to put him away, and he was a very durable opponent, but it felt great to be back and look for me to evolve and come back a little more relaxed, a little more efficient in my performance.
You tested his durability. Talk about the punches you landed. Were you surprised that you didn't plant him in the first round?
Not at all. He's a very durable opponent. He was very aware of what I wanted to do. I got him against the cage, and I had him in a turtle position. I gave him some good shots, but he was very smart about protecting himself, and he knew where I wanted to be, so he kind of hid from the real violence of the shots.
After stepping in against Keenan Cornelius and other grapplers, is there anything in terms of fighting? Did fighting prepare you for that? Like, I'm not afraid to just jump into a competition because I know I'm not going to die?
100%. My very first pro debut was in Japan, K1 Olympia, against Ikuhisa Minoa. Guy had 73 fights at the time. It was a huge event, so I'm pretty confident in what I do, and I believe in myself. So I'll go out there and perform no matter who it is or where I'm at or what's going on.
And grappling-wise, you're an excellent grappler. In terms of pure grappling, do you see holes in other people's games? Like Demian Maia is a beast. Nobody's a better grappler than him. Do you find yourself kind of going that way where nobody can really hang with you in that world?
I feel like sometimes the guys who are the top level practitioners in jiu-jitsu, they come in and they're a little bit hesitant to open up with the strikes. I see Demian Maia make excellent jiu-jitsu exhibitions in the fight, and then there's sometimes where I feel like he could be a little more violent from those dominant positions. When he gets in the mount, if he elbows the guys, he may end the fight in the second round as opposed to going the distance with the guys. So I try to mix it up and add a little more violence to the game.
What holds people back in that way? You get good grapplers, but they never really, is it because they're so comfortable with the grappling that they never really pick up the hands and the ground and pound?
I think it's a mindset. Sometimes you have to separate the sport aspect away from the actual combat. Combat is meant to be violent. So sometimes you can't come in here with the same mindset as you would in a world championships or a Metamoris match. You still have to apply some viciousness to the sport.
Talking about the mindset, obviously, being out for 9 months, how taxing was that, preparing yourself to get back in tonight?
I felt like I had plenty of time to prepare. There's no way to jump in after a year of layoff and be used to the nerves. So it's just getting back in and settling back in and being a little more relaxed and efficient out there. So I felt like I definitely want to come back in, be more poised, and pick my shots a little bit better and dictate the pace just a little bit more.
And you came back in, while you're away, the Reebok deal gets secured and all that stuff. How happy are you with the gear that you got, and did it work for you?
I'm definitely excited about the Reebok deal. They have us looking sharp. I'm very, I feel like it's sporty gear, and I'm looking to grow with Reebok just as I'm looking to grow with the UFC.
How soon do you want to get back in there?
I would like to have maybe 2 months, and then come right back.
Anybody particularly that you just want, anybody at this point, just because you've been out for so long? Is there somebody that's been on the wish list that you're like, when I get back in there, I want to make sure I get this guy off my list?
No, whatever puts me forward into bettering myself and eventually going towards that top 10 spot and getting in there, I'll make that fight happen, whatever it is.